We meant to be excited and give a few brownie points because the Prime Minister says he'll legislate, if the Senate will let him, to tear up Victoria's multi-million-dollar Belt and Road Initiative agreement with Beijing. And the laws, we're told, will ban a raft of other deals with foreign governments found to be against the national interest. And this has been called an unprecedented move against Chinese interference and the protection of state secrets. The use of external powers under the Constitution to direct state, territory and local governments on national security issues, which we're told will kill dozens of agreements with foreign governments and institutions. And this Foreign Relations Bill will be introduced to Parliament next week. OK? I'm sorry, I don't get it. What is the national interest? What are the threats to national security? There's more to this than the Belt and Road Initiative or universities entering into arrangements with Chinese government institutes. There's more to national security and national interest than what is admittedly intellectual collaboration with foreign organisations so that they can steal our research and our innovations. Yeah, these things are critical. But look, I compile a list as long as my arm of foreign ownership that was signed off when Scott Morrison was Treasurer. Remember, over coronavirus, the government had to secure the efforts and the money of Andrew Forrest to get personal protection equipment from China. Is running our manufacturing into the ground against the national interest? Chinese interests own over 30% of Australian foreign-owned farmland. All the dairy farms in Tasmania, beef farms, avocado farms, water, coal, iron ore. They want to get a hold of our energy down the whole eastern seaboard. This was all approved by the Foreign Investment Review Board when Scott Morrison was Treasurer. Cherry orchards mightn't matter, but 5 of the 6 in Tasmania sold. While Scott Morrison was Treasurer, who to? China. There's not a person watching the program who's opposed to foreign investment. We're talking here about foreign ownership, signed off and approved by a Foreign Investment Review Board who in recent times have never said no. And indeed, Penny Wong, the shadow foreign minister, wanted to lift the threshold at which most proposed farm purchases by international companies would be scrutinised by the Foreign Investment Review Board from 15 million to 50 million. So anything under 50, don't worry about it. Let them have it. What is the national interest? China's made no secret of the fact they want to buy all our dairy processors. They've been allowed to buy magnificent cattle property near Scone, 3,500 hectares, 1,100 prestigious Wagyu cattle, another 22,000 hectares in the glorious country in the Manning River Valley. I could go on and on. A Chinese energy, an infrastructure group, has a 99-year lease, do you believe it, on the port of Darwin. They got it for next to nothing, 506 million. And now we're going to act in the national interest? Spare me the humbug. The horse has bolted. Much of the best of Australia is already owned by Chinese interests. Does it matter, therefore, who runs the country if you don't own the joint?